I would like to see a little bit more pattern or a little bit more texture here. So what do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is to maybe have another fill, and that fill should maybe be, I don't know. There are different ways to add texture to it. So we could have a pattern. We have basic graphics. So here are some basic textures. We're going to start with dots. So let's see what we could get with that. Okay, so that in itself sometimes could be very helpful. And what we could do over here is we could go and use one of our blend modes here to choose, let's say, screen. Let's see what could work the best over here. Overlay. That sometimes you see how that it right away gives it a little bit more of a pop. See that? How like it's just beautiful. It just gives it that pop, a little bit of extra something. And sometimes what you could also do is like if you really want to get like, and this is where I really say like, you really want to like check things out. Like see, okay, so what would happen if I would try that? Now we're going to try overlay again. Let us try overlay as well. Okay, so here we're getting multiple textures coming together. And I'm loving how it's you know how we're sort of trying things out. Now we're going to go on to our next texture library, which is lines. Okay, so we're going to see what happens if we bring lines together with our dots. Is something going to happen? Is something not going to happen? Maybe that's not the right thing. Maybe we need a different kind of texture. Remember also that you could make your textures bigger. So right over here, we could decide, okay, you know what? Let me just transform my pattern and maybe I want to make it larger so I can really see what's happening here. Okay, and I'm not quite sure what is happening there, but we'll try it out. Okay, so here, okay, and we could even decide to hide this and see, okay, what would happen if we just have that and not the other one? Would it be more interesting that way? Would it not be so interesting that way? Actually, we want this to be changed. Okay, so we have that. So you see over here. So there are lots of different ways. You see, look at that beautiful. It's a very subtle kind of look, but it could go really, really nicely with this. So this is something that I want you to explore. In general, whenever you create a design, see how those subtle textures could actually bring some more dimension into your design.